Beyond these tarmacked roads, vast communities formerly ravaged by the Lord's Resistance Army insurgency. Now there's peace and calm, and there's business activity in the new city. Government has invested billions in poverty eradication programs for years, but did not get desired results. The latest is the parish development model. We meet Julius Okello. He accepts to openly accuse officials of taking bribes in order to be listed to receive cash.
I asked myself, how am I going to pay this money, PDM money, because we were not so much told on how to pay this money. Government said this money is supposed to be paid and it is supposed to help the families. So as per my family, I have the children I'm educating. More so I received little money from PDM. I got over 800,000, if I may read, because from the bank I was given 900. Then the briberies that I did, it was over like 100,000 plus. So if in total I can get maybe 800,000.
He also requests us to take his message and thank the president because he used the money to pay school fees for his children.
To me, to take my son to school. So I want to thank President Musiime that with PDM that you brought, I have helped one of your own to take him to school. He's in Chambogo right now. So if it is to pay the money in time to come, if he finishes, that I'm even struggling to pay the other fees. But if he finishes, what I'm going to make sure is he also tries to pay government, to thank government for that money, because that money has helped him, first of all, to go to school. So government, if government needs that money, they should wait until the boy finishes, first of all, school. Then I will see it that he also pays the money.
This village chairman attests to that and claims he has heard stories of bribery and that people have paid to receive parish development model funds, but not in his cell.
Also, some people were giving an inducement to be put on the list or to be, vetted.
Those are to be vetted. But when we heard that you gave out the money, that to be vetted or to get that money, we were not allowing.
So how much would people pay, to be given money? Like bribes or something?
Like bribe. I'm saying some people, but in our ward, council ward, we did not accept that. We were following up that seriously.
So what?
And we're having meetings.
You've had that from other cells,
from other cells, not our ward. Yeah.
But there are positives. He says some of his group members have invested in small-scale income-generating projects. However, some claim to have received less than the said 1 million shillings.
Around 11 million, 12 million. That's 1 million, 12 members received. Because in our ward we have 11 cells. Money was around 1 million, 100 million and 20 something. So we have to be, at least each cell receives at least 8 or 10. That's why how we balance with LOCs, that at least each cell should get this amount of money. Some of those groups are for goats, some are for chicken, and they all have those chicken. They have both. I monitor them, I'm seeing they have both.
And this woman shows us evidence and says she received 485,000 shillings. We took these concerns to the district accounting officer. First, he is full of praise for the program and says despite challenges, disbursement was smooth, helped by post-bank technology or Wendy app, which he says has improved payment processes.
This financial year, so far we are getting started because in this month of April, Gwere County has so far received money for the PDM, and so far 13 SACCOs under Gwere County have been able to receive funds. Each have received up to a tune of 50,250,000. The remaining two counties of Soroti and Dakabela, they are yet to receive their funds. And since Pride Microfinance has been brought on board, actually they are being set up on the Wendy platform so that they equally can be able to receive the funds for this financial year. The challenges we faced in the last disbursement was challenges concerning numbers and then the capacity of some of the banks to manage those numbers was a very big problem.
Most of the beneficiaries have invested in agriculture, poultry, piggery, and others a few gardens out of the 1 million shillings. Joy Opalot is the focal point person for the parish development model in Soroti district. She points out a few success stories.
We have a beneficiary called a Chow John. He bought one cow at 730,000, but he also bought a calf at 200,000. And then also the cow that he bought has already calved. So meaning he has 3 animals. He has 3 animals so far.
The question on whether the parish development model will address millions in need is still unclear because, as this local leader claims, the project is impactful, but targeted parishes have more people compared to the amount of monies allocated.
The money was not enough for the people who showed the interest. Big number picked the interest of getting the money, but less money was there. So meaning we still have very huge number behind. They expect the money.
These are some of the challenges technocrats need to address, according to local leaders. And as we speak, 267 billion shillings more was recently released.
Now we have a directive that all PDM beneficiaries should access their funds through Wendy. And now that alone shows you that now Postbank has added more SACCOs. Previously, we are talking of 2,500, and now we have more than 5,000. So the money that came in recently, it is already in circulation, and it is on the PDM SACCO accounts. Mm-hmm. So the old SACCOs, which were used to, accustomed to the system of disbursing money through Wendy, they have already started disbursing. And then those which are new, they are adding members, and they have already started disbursing for those members who have already been vetted at the district.
The parish development model was created to put money into the pockets of some poor Ugandans, help them get some wealth, but also get them into the money economy, quote unquote, according to the president. Billions have been sent in very many districts across the country, but a look on the ground shows that the program has registered some minimal performance, but of course with some positives. A, because of very little awareness, largely, and B, because people thought it is gift money. Some have put it into projects which are yet to produce results after 24 months. But it appears mostly that the program needs a deliberate policy to make people put back money into the revolving fund system so that others can even use it. So getting 41% Ugandans into the money economy, 41% Ugandans who are living under $1 is going to be a very huge task. And whether the parish development model funds will definitely attain the aspirations of the president and government at large is going to be a story for another day. Musiime, NTV Business, Soroti.